もしもし、聞こえてる？電波の外電波宇宙に夢中で更新中。
Assalamu alaikum. Hello, it's me, Afnan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's been a while since I've uploaded any long format videos. Well, life got a little busy last year, but now I'm back again. So let me shortly introduce myself to y'all. My name is Afnan and I'm 20. A fun fact about me is I love cats and I have many creative hobbies. And also, I love collecting new hobbies like Pokemons. And one of my hobbies is painting. And what I love more than painting is definitely collecting different kind of art mediums. I would say it's kind of an obsession now, but I absolutely love colors. And this video is going to be so colorful. So I hope you all love the collection that I've built over the past few years. So let's see what's inside this collection. Ta-da! Oh, wait. These three are like my three mosquitoes, my top big three, and these are some of my other colors. Pretty markers, and some pretty pencil colors in this cute pen pot. Okay, so I'm starting off with my recent purchases. It is an acrylic color paint set. It consists of 48 colors. Look at all these gorgeous paints. And I've been eyeing this one for a while now. I used this brand's color a few years ago, so I decided to get this one again, but in a full set. Because I love these colors. They are just so yummy. Also, I don't know color theory, so I just got the biggest pack. Each tube consists of 36 ml of paint, so I think it's a decent size. I actually haven't painted much with these paints yet, and I have a few work in progresses like this one. I wanted to paint a Ghibli scene, but I got lazy, okay? I have another one. The day I got these, I wanted to paint water. Like, I thought I could pull it off. I don't know where I got all that confidence from, but honestly, after I did a few layers, like look at this, you can see that I gave up because it was so hard. But the best and the worst part of acrylic paint is that it dries up way too fast. But I like that because you need the paint layers to dry up fast so you can paint. Some paints are still unsealed and I have used a few of them. But honestly, one thing I'm afraid about this is that I don't want these paints to dry in the tube, because there's a quote that goes like, paint is only wasted when it stays in the tube. I've seen people's paint literally dry up in the tube after a long time of not using them, and that's honestly one of my worst nightmares. So that was it. Let's move on to the next medium. Ta-da! This is a dual tip brush pen set. It consists of 100 colors. Here goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 sets of beautiful colors. Look at these beauties. I actually reorganized these so they look very pretty and rainbow color coordinated. I love how colorful these look, and these are dual tip brush pens, and one side is a fine liner and the other side is a brush pen. Here I already swatched a few colors. So when I was recording this voiceover, an earthquake happened. Oh, anyways, these fine liners and the brands are very vibrant, but these do not work very well on regular paper. These bleed through, and these do not blend very well on regular sketchbook paper, but they work very well on watercolor paper. I haven't used these yet, but I need to, otherwise they're gonna dry up. So that was it for the brush pens. And let's move on to the next one. And here it is, our Mia blush. I have already uploaded an unboxing video of this, but it's after 3 years and you can see the condition. It's so thirsty and it has dried up so bad. It doesn't look like jelly anymore. It turned into biscuits, and it also got a fungus. And it's actually very easy to get rid of these fungus. You just need to wipe these with tissue, and then after you use a little bit of water, it reactivates. I know it doesn't look that much appealing anymore, but it still works, and it's still very vibrant to this day. And I use this. I've used it on many clay projects and also many paintings. Let me show you the paintings that I've done with these. And I think everyone remembers this. Obviously, no one remembers because no one watched this video. Only 100 people did. But I still love this painting to this day. It's just so vibrant. I would love to paint more paintings like this because I love the colors. Okay, let me show you how these reactivate very fast when you use water on these. And the color's just fine. I know the look is kind of worrying because it's just so cracked, but these work just fine. Okay, we are done with the gouache palette now, so let's move on to the next one. I love this clicking sound it makes when you open or close the box. It's so satisfying. Oh, and I also did this painting using my gouache palette, and it turned out so vibrant, and I sealed this off with a sealant spray so the paint doesn't spread, and it made it look so shiny. I think I should recreate this one with oil pastels. Okay, so this is the next one. Okay, let's take a moment to appreciate this clay pen pot. It's so pretty. I love the handcrafted details, and these are the markers. These are fabric markers, and this is the swatches of these paints. I use these in my felt projects and also my crochet projects. I drew these lines using these markers. They're very vibrant and work really well on any kind of fabric. And I love how these look. They're very useful. Okay, so this one is something that I have a love and hate relationship with. And let me show you the reason. Like, look at these colors. These colors have some sort of weird moldy texture on it. And it has some sort of weird white powder. And look at this. It's just so weird to touch. But these colors are also very vibrant and very smooth. And I love the texture of these oil pastels. These are the drawings that I've done using these pastels. And this is also a drawing that I've done, but my cats ripped it. And I think I should recreate this because I love it. And overall, the blending is very well. And these colors are quite vibrant for such a cheap quality colors. And I also did this. It was a very quick sketch. It doesn't look that good, but I love the texture. Oh, and I found another unfinished project. I think it looks so cool. And these are the swatches of my younger sister's TT oil pastels. Like, she had 72 colors. And this is an also work in progress. I used gouache paint on this, but I think I should finish it. It looks such a fun painting. This is another drawing that I did using these oil pastels. I used these pastels mainly for food sketches, and I think I'm gonna start doing those sketches again because I need to finish these colors so I could buy the new ones. I also need to buy a new sketchbook. I used this one to write formulas, which I no longer need, but I ruined my sketchbook for this. The next medium is very nostalgic to me, and it's pencil colors. I have a very few left from the set I got almost 3 to 4 years ago. I used to use these in my previous sketchbook, and this is the one I'm talking about. And I did some drawings using these soft pencil colors. I love the look of pencil colors because it looks so soft, like look. It has a very calming vibe to it. And I also did this sketch. Oh, and I never finished this one too. I love how cute this is. And I also drew some food sketches. These are very vibrant, but these pencil colors were very cheap. Oh, and look, a Miku sketch, so cute. And this is a watercolor painting that I've done almost 5 years ago. I used to use watercolor as my main medium. I no longer sketch human faces, but I'm not gonna ruin these drawings though. These are my watercolor paintings. These are very old. I did this when I was so young. I'm not very good with watercolor paint, but I still did this and I really have a good memory of them because painting helped me go through such a hard time. These are so cute. Not the best, but I love them. And these are acrylic pens. These are so cute. Like the colors are absolutely delicious looking and they are very smooth too. You can layer these pens on top of each other. The strawberry drawing I did was using these acrylic pens, but I don't think I'm gonna use this for coloring. Okay, I'm finishing this video showing some of my brush collection. I now have so many brushes. I did not used to have all that. And this is it. That was all for the video. If you have watched till the end, thank you so much. And please comment your feedbacks. This was my first time doing a voiceover. And if you have any constructive criticism, let me know. I would love to improve my videos. And I have so much to share in future videos. So I hope we can meet again. Bye!